Today we're going to learn how to reduce the stress out of the nervous system that is the single biggest obstacle to the correction of any kind of neuromuscular coordination issue. This is the one thing that stands in the way of people recovering from physical trauma in their body. When there's an interruption of the deeper level of your body's organizational coherence, what I call the deeper level operating system of your body upon which all other coordinations are constructed, our ability to correct the coordinations that we have learned and practiced throughout our life is impaired, and we don't actually make progress in many cases using our physical therapy disciplines, our fitness trainer disciplines, our conditioning exercises, and even our bodywork modalities. So, because stress has undermined the body's ability to heal itself at some point. So any shock or trauma to the body can constitute a problem of this sort. So I'm going to show you in a demonstration how to test for it, and what we do here at the Healis Neuro Rehab Center to correct this level of dysfunction in the contralateral coordination system of the body. So I'm going to have you draw your knees up for me, okay? And just relaxing, I'm going to passively move your knees from side to side, and I can observe whether there's greater ease moving in one direction or another. I can feel it in my hands, sometimes I can see it in the way the body moves. Okay, and then I'm going to have you stop at the end range here and turn both your knees to the left side. Okay, and let go. And then come on back over here, keeping your knees together, keep breathing, and turn to the right. And then go on back over here to the left side and match my pressure. Okay, so this would indicate that it's easier to turn to the right than it is to turn to the left. Let's do the same thing with the thoracic segment. That was for the lumbars. Okay, match my pressure right here. Good. Match my pressure right here. Okay, and match my pressure right here, and match my pressure right here. And this, likewise, the thoracic segment is having the same preference. It is easy to turn right and hard to turn left. So many of the muscles on the left side of the body will be inhibited by this preference. Go ahead and turn your head to the left. Good. And keep breathing. Turn your head to the right. Good. And turn your head to the left. Turn your head to the left. And you'll notice that the first time we turn to the left, the muscles could do the job. The second time we turn to the left, they couldn't. So this is the nature of contralateral coordination, is it turns first this way and then the other way. And when there's a problem with crossing the midline between the two hemispheres of the brain, that's when you see these kind of discoordination events happening with the larger muscle physiology. Match my pressure, looking to the, let's look to the left now, and match my pressure, okay? And looking to the right now, and match my pressure. Looking straight ahead, match my pressure, and keep breathing. Good for you. All right. So brain buttons is a tool that opens up communication between the hemispheres and allows the two halves of your cortex to talk to one another. Now this is a problem with communication between the hemispheres that is a natural disruption with the stress response. It is automatic for the body to unplug the communication between the two halves of our higher brain centers when we're in any state of emergency. So these problems generate out of not being able to recover from a prolonged period of stress or from a deep psycho-emotional challenge or even from a physical accident in which your body structure was traumatized. So these particular acupuncture points is what they are. This is your navel point, and this is the top of your kidney meridian. And it's about 1.5 inches below your collarbones, and all you have to do is rub on those points. And you can rub and stimulate and breathe into your belly, because that's another gear shift that we have that enables us to make a transition from the shock, trauma, sympathetic arousal side of the nervous system, to the parasympathetic, where all healing takes place. So if we stimulate those points and breathe in our belly, very shortly there'll be a shift inside the brain, inside the body intelligence, toward being enabled for contralateral coordination. And on top of that, we'll be able to correct other details of neuromuscular discoordination in specific joints. So let's recheck. Bring your knees up. Okay, take a breath. And then I'm just passively, I'm going to turn your knees from side to side, and already I can feel how much easier it is for your body to allow me to turn you to the left. Go ahead and turn with your energy, muscle energy, to the left. Good, let go. And now turn with your knees to the right. And now turn to the left, good. And now turn to the right, hold and keep breathing, and turn left. And even quicker and quicker, you can still accommodate the need to recognize and engage the muscles as needed. Let's check the thoracic segment. Match my pressure here, good. Match my pressure here, good. Match my pressure here, good. And we're using only about 5 or 10 pounds of pressure because it's not really a test of strength. Turn your head to the left, good. Turn your head to the right. This is the one we couldn't go back and forth. Turn left. This one is good now. Hold your arm up here, match my pressure. Focus your eyes, match my pressure. Look to the left and breathe. And match my pressure, good. All right. So this is the wonderful thing about brain buttons is that you can do them on yourself. Everybody on the planet needs to know how to do brain buttons. So I'm going to show you how you would do that if you were standing, sitting. They can be done anytime, and this would be if you were doing them on yourself and you were first thing in the morning when you woke up, you wanted to turn your brain on, you could do them lying down, and you'd be looking at the ceiling in addition to rubbing those points and breathing into your diaphragm. You'd also be engaging your visual tracking system at the same time. Now, here on the table, it was easy to just let somebody relax and let the body be rocked into a more greater facility with the neuromuscular integration between the two halves of the brain. But let's go ahead and show you what it looks like if you're just stimulating them on your own. So here they are, about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, right above the most prominent rib. Right here on either side of your sternum, and you're rubbing your navel, and you're breathing in your diaphragm, and you're letting your eyes track all the way to the periphery, and at the periphery forcing your eyes to focus. Looking to the left. Same thing, taking the moment to focus and bring into your attention what is it that you're looking at, breathing. Tracking across the horizon, the imaginary horizon or the windowsills or the bottoms of your pictures and wherever you are located at the time you're doing this. So you can stand, you can sit, you can do this anytime. Kind of looks like you have an itch somewhere, so nobody really knows what you're doing. And so in this way, if you're at a meeting, you're starting to lose focus. If you're in an exam and you want to wake your brain up so you get a better grade and you get better responses out of your brain, there are many, many reasons to use brain buttons. So you can have a description of this on our website, and I hope you make good use of brain buttons throughout the rest of your life.